Hey guys, Comic Boom here to talk about Children of the Gods Part 2 in Wonder Woman issue number 32. Well, not much happened in this issue. We know that from last issue, Hercules was killed by Grail, and it was revealed that Grail has been going around killing the sons and daughters of Zeus as a way to feeding their energies to young baby Darkseid, who at the end of last issue was revealed has turned into a tweenager, and well, he's probably the most tweenager in the multiverse. And obviously Grail now is going around trying to kill the sons and daughters of Zeus and trying to continue to create more energy for young Darkseid to feed off of and eventually attain adulthood, whereby I'm sure at some point he probably wants to attempt to destroy or take over the multiverse again, as he did in the pages of Darkseid War. Now, I gotta say, the art in this issue, it was written by James Robinson, as we know. The penciler here is Sergio Davila, and I gotta say, most of this issue, the art is really good. But boy, in some parts of this issue, the art is really off. So it's kind of up and down. It's mostly good. In fact, in parts, it's actually terrific. There's an opening sequence here with Wonder Woman fighting a parademon, along with Steve Trevor and some of Steve Trevor's allies. And there's some full-page spreads here that are just absolutely gorgeous. And she's taken out some parademons, and this is really great stuff. And in any event, in taking out those parademons, it's the blanks are sort of filled in this mystery, and it's very soon revealed to Diana that Hercules is of course has been killed. She's aware of that because the executor of the estate of Hercules wants to show her the treasures of Hercules, because she's heir to all the treasures of Hercules and the fortune and Hercules' fortune. And she actually even attends the morgue and checks out Hercules' body. It's revealed that she never really met Hercules. She only knew him by reputation, and of course Hercules' reputation, it was both good and bad in his past. He was immortal after all, and he did his 12 Herculean tasks, and he's got a speckled history. And in any event, Wonder Woman is taken into a room in a morgue, and she's shown all these other bodies that are covered up. We, the reader, don't see them. They're all covered up, but there's many bodies that she sees of all these other sons and daughters of Zeus that have been killed. And basically, apparently, the powers that be have been keeping track of all these sons and daughters who have been killed. Many of these sons and daughters of Zeus who have been killed don't even know that they were the offspring of Zeus, because apparently Zeus was a philanderer, well, not a philanderer, that's not the right word. Let's just say that Zeus got around and he enjoyed his women, and he certainly enjoyed impregnating them, and I'm not even sure if he cared or if he kept track of all his kids. It's strongly implied that he didn't. And here Grail somehow is able to find them, be able to trace his energies, because they're the offspring of a god, and slowly killing them off. In any event, this Blake Hooper, who's the state lawyer, he takes Wonder Woman out to Hercules' cabin, and it's there that she reads a letter that Hercules left for her, and Hercules reveals to her that she has a brother, and that's when it's confirmed to her for the first time. She's got a second confirmation that she has a brother. She was told she had a brother by Marina Black at the end of Darkseid War, but she wasn't sure if Marina Black could be believed, and then Marina Black died. But it was confirmed by Hercules that in fact she has a brother, and that she proceeds to want to meet her brother Jason. And it's not Jason of the Argonauts, and it's unfortunate. I really wish it was. Apparently her brother was named after Jason of the Argonauts. Apparently her brother was born on the ship that was captained by Jason of the Argonauts, and was named after the captain, Jason of the Argonauts, but is not in fact Jason of the Argonauts. So his name is just Jason. Not really sure what his last name is. And on the very last panel, Wonder Woman, it reveals Jason for the first time. And I have to tell you, even though the art was okay, I was disappointed. I mean, he really looks, he just looks, what a disappointing premiere for the brother of Wonder Woman. He's wearing jeans, and he's shirtless, and and he's for some stupid reason he's holding on an anchor. It looks ridiculous. It really does. And the way he talks, the way it just, the whole thing it just really looks, it artistically, for a first appearance of the brother of Wonder Woman, if I didn't know better, I think they were deliberately making this guy look like an idiot, because they're so afraid. There's so many. I don't know if they're just they're Wonder Woman fans, and diehard Wonder Woman fans are very paranoid. I'm a Wonder Woman fan, but I don't see the problem with having so what if she has a cool brother? They're so afraid. There's some fans out there that are so afraid that Wonder Woman has a cool brother or an awesome brother that might overshadow Wonder Woman in any way, shape, or form. God forbid that somehow that's going to take away the light on Wonder Woman. It's pathetic. It's sad. It's disgraceful that so many people have so little faith in the character of Wonder Woman that they're afraid of a little male sibling rivalry. God forbid that exists. It's disgraceful, and unfortunately, even in interviews, James Robinson, the writer, he doubled down and kept promising to the point I wish that he would just keep his mouth shut. I mean, for God's sakes, Mr. Robinson, just relax. Write Jason like a cool guy. He can be a cool guy, cool character. Please don't do the SJW thing. I mean, they're probably going to make him gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but there probably is something wrong with that if you're just going to double down and just make him gay for the sake of being gay and for the sake of a headline. Don't do that. Heck, to be quite frank, you could have maybe given him a little bit of a more interesting person. You made him a fisherman, for Christ's sake. A fisherman off the coast of, I guess fisherman off the coast of of the Asian coast. Now, I guess it makes sense that maybe Wonder Woman's brother is going to be probably going to be a gay Greek fisherman. I guess. Great, whatever. To each their own. This seems really predictable. This doesn't seem like a lot of thought went into this. I mentioned before in my review of the opening issue that this seems really, really by the numbers in terms of plot line. I mean, really, it seems pretty simplistic. All of a sudden, there's conveniently a whole shit pile of sons and daughters of Zeus, and they're all being killed off. Jason is one of them, and now he looks almost completely emasculated. He's drawn like really with his cute little shoes on and in blue jeans, no top. It looks so ridiculous. It just doesn't look. He looks beta male, to say the least. Very, very beta male. There's no alpha in this, brother. So I think for the paranoid Wonder Woman fans that are afraid that Wonder Woman's brother is going to upstart her, if the first appearance in issue 32 here at the final page is any indication, no, this guy's about as emasculated as you can get. A huge disappointment. I seriously hope that he doesn't that he actually has some talent, some skills, some fighting ability. He seems to have strength because he can lift up a heavy anchor, but I sure as hell hope that he shows better than he did in this issue. This was an extremely disappointing first appearance. Even the angle on his first appearance, the angle that they showed him at, wasn't that great. I don't like the way it was drawn. It really wasn't that. It was disappointing, and I don't know what. There's another 3 issues for this. This is a 5-issue arc. We're 2 issues in. I hope the next 3 issues. I hope they give him something to do other than sit back and be a whining beta male, because early signs are, and maybe I'm reading way too much into this, but boy, oh boy, was I expecting more than what we saw. I mean, come on, DC. If I didn't know better, I think a Marvel editor was hired to do this Wonder Woman arc. If the second issue is any indication, come on, give him a little bit more testosterone. Remember, he's in fact a man, or is he? Or you're not gonna pull a fast one on us, are you? Anyways, whatever. Guys, overall, I think the art here was pretty good. There's some exceptionally gorgeous pages and layouts here by the artist. Very well drawn, and I got to give a shout out again to Sergio Davila. Good stuff. He's a great artist. James Robinson, I think that you're a good writer, James. The only time that you become less stellar, Mr. Robinson, is when you capitulate and you cater and you apologize for shit you have nothing to apologize for. Stop worrying about what people think and write, please, I hope to God you write Jason like he's someone that actually has testosterone in his blood. Please, please. I hope that's the case. The potential that this had coming out of an amazing thing like Darkside Wars, and to see this first appearance of this sad, pathetic looking beta male. Good Lord. This, I don't know. I hope, I want to be proven wrong. I will happily eat my words if he actually does something remotely heroic in the issues to come. But I have a feeling that things aren't going to end well for Jason. Who knows, next issue will probably be introduced to his boyfriend, and he'll end up dying, and his boyfriend will become the next enemy of Wonder Woman. That's where I see this going. It just seems to have that feel to it. It just seems wrong on multiple levels. Man, I hope I'm wrong. I really do. But we'll have to wait and see. That's all I have to say about Children of the Gods Part 2. It's got potential. I hope the beta male turns into an alpha male at some point, so we get a little testosterone, desperately needed testosterone in this title, so it's not all with Steve Trevor. Also, I got to mention one thing. Steve Trevor was criticized in this series by certain factions because he calls Wonder Woman Angel. What woman's going to complain if you call her Angel? Why would Wonder Woman complain? She likes being called an angel. She's beautiful. Angels are beautiful. So the people whining about it, get your head out of your asses and stop being devils. All right? Seriously. I mean, it's ridiculous. That's all I have to say about that, guys. Until next time, Comic Boom out.